If you are marketing, coaching, training, mentoring online, what is the best landing page structure that's actually going to get you sales? For those of you I haven't met yet, my name is Jeremiah Krakowski, and I have been helping mentors, coaches, and trainers for the last 21 years scale their businesses to tens of millions of dollars. I've personally built multiple coaching businesses over $10 million a year in profit, and I help people who are just getting started put together the puzzle pieces that actually get results for them. If you want to get clients, you got to grow your email list. It's one of the number one things that you have to do. And to be able to do that the right way, you got to have a landing page that gets people to sign up to your email list. So there's a structure that I love to teach people to use for this that works the best. Here's the thing, is that you need to be able to get very, very specific about the outcome that you can deliver, about who it's for, and then communicate that in a way that very quickly, within 5 to 10 seconds, helps people make a decision of if they should trust you or not. The truth is this, is that people's judgments are split second. When somebody lands on your landing page, this is generally the process of how they're going to end up finding you. They're going to find you either on social media, they're going to find you maybe on a podcast, they might find you on YouTube, maybe they'll find you on Google, something like that, right? Some place on the internet that they're going to find you. And they're looking for a solution, okay? So anytime somebody is going to find you, they're seeking a solution. Unless you are a famous celebrity that has millions and millions of followers already. I can tell you this, I've actually worked with a number of them that do, and I've helped them scale their businesses. Even those people who have millions of followers, people are looking for a solution when they find them and nothing else, okay? And so what you want to do is you want to send these people, all these people right here, to a landing page. And that landing page gives them very quickly the kind of information that they need to make the right decision. Every landing page always has at the top of it a headline. Now, I've worked with some of the top marketers in the world, and I've seen people make the biggest mistakes on the planet. And I can tell you what the biggest mistake is talking way too much about what you do for people, what you sell, what you coach on. And that's one of the biggest problems. If you're a great coach or mentor, you've studied a lot of stuff and you've applied yourself to become a master at a certain topic. And you're proud of that. And you want people to know what you can help them with. The problem is this. There's 1,000 other people that also help people with those same things. And so the only thing that sets you apart is being able to grab people emotionally and get them to make a decision on this one thing. Can you help me, better than anybody else, solve my immediate problem quickly? And that's what people are looking for. So your headline is always going to be based on the outcome that's going to be delivered, as well as mentioning who it's for. I'm going to give you an example of this on a couple of landing pages that we've created here. I got 2 offers recently that we put up. They generated tens of thousands of dollars in our businesses. And this right here is one where I talk about who it's for. At the top, there's a headline, the ultimate cure for burnout and overwhelm for coaches who want to make real revenue and profits in their business without selling their soul. Start bringing in truly consistent 6-figure clients on autopilot, working 10 to 15 hours a week. And right here, we have this where I'm talking about creating and launching a community offer. Here's another one right here that we went and put together. This was for a health offer, and this one did extremely well. Marketed through social media and Facebook ads. Turn back the clock and take charge of your body instead of it being in control of you, even if you've failed every other approach. Now you'll notice the difference between these two. This one over here has a, whoops, that was another landing page right there that I was also looking at from another coach that's out there. Another great landing page structure, very similar. But right here, you'll see we have a header right here that has a photo of me right there. It has the title of the event. This was a live event on Wednesday that we were hosting. Right here, this is a video that talks about what this is. And then we have another headline below it. Fitness, hormones, wellness, and more. Are you tired of fighting your body and being exhausted all the time? Okay. Next, after that, the structure that we have is, and this is the part that people get wrong. Below that, they end up putting a section that should be a story that draws people in. This is called the story section of the landing page. The story section talks about the experience. It talks about what the outcome is going to be. It emotionally grabs people. It has an image that draws people into the story. If we scroll down on this page right here, we have this section, the story section right here. What is going to be delivered is not necessarily what's talked about, but how they're going to experience it. And it talks about the struggles and the frustrations people come out of from this. Okay? It has a photograph of somebody right here who is an image of who the offer is for. So no matter what landing page you're creating, this structure works as far as this goes. Okay? Now you could do a short form landing page. You could do a long form landing page for events. I like to do a bit of a hybrid approach. Couple of paragraphs right here. We have another headline down here in the middle that kind of breaks it up, and that's another thing we like to do. I like to add in another headline about halfway down right there, breaks it up a little bit. A section about who I am on this page, what's going to be delivered, and then we go into if we have any bonuses, testimonies, and the call to action at the bottom there, okay? Same over here. We have more on what's going to be delivered, a bold promise. You can thrive, you can succeed, you can turn your whole life around. You can experience health like this. Your best life starts now. What they're going to get out of it. This is a whole section that contains what is going to be included, any bonuses, and then it says sold out now, but there was links to purchase on there right there. So the structure of this always follows this 3-step formula. You have a story section right here. This is what most people miss when they're creating their landing pages, is they end up skipping that story section. Completely skip it. Because all they care about is telling people what they're going to deliver. You want the what section to come after you emotionally draw people in with the headline and then the story of what they're going to experience. And the story is something like this. It shows empathy. It invites them into a conversation. It invites them into an experience. Have you ever wondered how to experience the best health of your life? Maybe you've tried everything before and it's not worked. We're telling their story back to them. Are you a coach who's tried to build a business, but you've struggled and you put in hours and hours and hours and can't seem to make the kind of money that you want to make? This is a story that your prospect, and what you're doing is you're speaking directly to who the prospect is, what they're struggling with, and what the outcome is that they're looking for, okay? So when we create a landing page with these two features right here, you're winning. The problem that I see that most people do is they are leading with what they deliver, what's taught in it, when it is, how it's being delivered, how many modules are in it. I get it. You care about that. They care about it only after they buy into it emotionally. So people make decisions based on emotion and logic together, but the emotion and feeling part of it comes first. I meet a lot of great coaches out there and they don't get this right because they think that what they are delivering is what matters the most. It's about connecting with people emotionally and drawing them into something that's going to persuade them that it's worth their time to work with you, okay? So then from here at the bottom, we have a call to action. And this is where people sign up with their name and email address, and they put in their name and email address. And so this structure for a landing page, this is the structure that is going to work for you in your funnels. Whether you're delivering an ebook, whether you're delivering a free course, whether you're delivering a masterclass of some kind, whether you're hosting a live event or a challenge, this structure allows you to create a vision in people's minds as to what they are going to experience. And so when they see it, when they visit it, when they land on it, they start to feel what it's going to be like on the other side of purchasing from you. Okay? Now what we like to do to be able to create a lot of this copy right here is I use a series of prompts in ChatGPT. We have a ChatGPT document over my website that I've actually put together. It's free right here. Download these ChatGPT prompts. You can go grab that over at my website right here. And it's a Google Doc that you can grab. And there's a series of incredible prompts for creating sales letters that you can use. It helps you come up with the pain points, helps you come up with the epiphany bridge, all of that. And so, listen, if you are a coach, mentor, trainer, somebody who is trying to get more clients, you have to learn how to communicate in a way, create a landing page that actually gets people to buy into the thing that you're trying to express to them. Now, what's the best way to build a landing page like this? There's a lot of great landing page builders that are out there. Personally, one of my favorites is actually using Squarespace. And the reason why I love Squarespace is it's all drag and drop. If you go over to squarespace.com, you can play around with their landing page builder and you can check this out for free. Doesn't cost you anything to be able to do this, which is really, really cool. I was just playing around with this yesterday, building out a site right here for an offer that we were creating for a training course that I was putting together. And I'm just going to show you what one of these pages looks like, okay? We can have a graphic at the top. You could use Canva to create a graphic right there. You have a headline. We can create some stock images with AI. I like to use meta.ai to create stock images right here. You can go in under Imagine. You can type in, a woman experiencing pain-free birth with her husband, happy with baby after birth. Let's see. With baby after. Okay. And listen, some of these prompts that it doesn't necessarily want to create because it's like, oh, I can't generate that. Okay, that's fine. But what if it's like this? There we go. Okay. And so you could use AI to generate this as far as graphics go, images. This is great right here. You could literally use this if that's a course that you're delivering, something like that. So it generates great stock images that you could use that look really good as well. ChatGPT is another great resource that can do this for you. So using AI to be able to put together a lot of different features of your landing pages, of your sales copy, of the images that you're using is a great way to tell the story. It's a great way to connect with people effectively. And it's a great way to engage emotionally with people the right way, okay? And so when you're doing this, you can use a builder like Squarespace to be able to put something like this together. And here's what I love about Squarespace. Let's just check this out. Watch. We can edit this page right here, and I can literally just drag these images around the page. I can resize them. I can see what it looks like on desktop and mobile right here. Here's some sales copy right here that we wrote. We have this right here. We add in maybe an appointment scheduling or a subscribe form. All of that's built right into Squarespace, and you can easily put this together using a Squarespace account. It costs you less than, I think, like $30 to be able to create a Squarespace account to put something like this together. And it's worth it to invest in your business. It's worth it to invest into tools like that to start to build things that are effective for you in your business. One of the biggest things that I notice that a lot of people do is they don't take action. And they don't do anything in their business. And they're constantly tossing around all these ideas. They're watching YouTube videos. They're not getting the kind of help they need in their business. And that's exactly what I love to work with people on in my Accelerator program, is help them break past those limitations that are holding them back, where they're struggling to even take action, where they might have an idea of how they want to help people, but they're not able to reach people. And so, listen, I'd love to encourage you to just go check that out over at my website, jeremiahkrakowski.com. You can go find my Client Growth Accelerator right here. Get on the waiting list for it. I'd love to work with you in there to help you build your coaching business to start to make the kind of money that you want to make. If you're not growing an email list and then you're not consistently selling to people, how do you expect to be able to make the kind of money that you want to make? And so what we have to do is we have to learn how to figure out who do we want to work with, how do we promote our offer to the right people at the right time, and communicate in a way that draws them into the conversation with us so that then we can present and make a presentation to sell to people. If you're a coach or mentor, the only way that you're going to be able to make the kind of money that you want to make is by learning effective messaging and persuasion. And so after somebody signs up with your landing page offer, whatever they're signing up for, you need to use that to then persuade them to become a client of yours after the fact. Okay? And so what that means is, whether it be an ebook, you need to have a call to action for something, whether it be booking a call with you or a live event that you have or a link to a trial, some kind of incentivized, low commitment way of working with you further after that initial offer that they make. It's really romantic to imagine that people are going to come back to your website and find you and want to become a client of yours, but the truth is that's really not how it works out. And so we have to be intentional to get people to sign up on our email lists. And then once they're there, we're intentional to make sure we're sending them emails, we're leading them to the different offers that we have, and we're following up with people so that they actually step into wanting to work with us, becoming a client of ours, and getting deeper into our ecosystem. You know, just having a great coaching program isn't enough. Just having a landing page isn't enough. But you got to learn how to communicate well with people to be able to do this. You got to learn how to communicate through video content to be able to do this. And I'll tell you this, that video content, especially if you start creating content like this on YouTube, is a great way to practice your chops to get more confidence in your ability to communicate with people, to reach people, and to let them know what you have to offer. You probably have something amazing and incredible to offer people, but who's going to know about it if they don't know that you have something to offer? Well, they're going to go find me on my website. That's not really how it works. So you got to be intentional to actually tell people about what you have to offer. That's why what we do is we create a landing page, a lead magnet, something that gets people on our email list that's related to what their desires are. What do they want? What are they dealing with? What problem can you lead them to a solution with? And so when you can take a group of people that are out there and you're able to lead them to a solution that you have to offer based on something that they very specifically are dealing with that you can help them through, now you're able to build trust with them and send them another offer, another glass, another engagement with you. Something else that they're going to want to go to the next level with you on. Okay? So like what that means is, like, let's say somebody signs up for a free ebook, and now you have a webinar or you have a training or something like that. You're going to want to then follow up with people and send that to them after the fact. Send them after the fact the offer that you have that's going to take them from point A to point B to point C. Okay? So it's about being intentional that you go and find those people that are looking for what you have to offer. They exist out there, whether it be through social media, whether it be they're on different platforms. It's your job to funnel them down into your email list, to get them into your ecosystem, so then you can sell to them. So then you can connect with them. If you're not doing this, they're not going to become clients of yours. Okay? And so that's exactly the process that I teach people to do. And this is one of those pieces, is putting together a landing page that actually gets people to sign up to your email list as far as that goes. Okay? I meet so many people, they overcomplicate the process of creating their landing page. I meet people that they take years to even do this right here. Why? Because they feel like they're not ready yet. They feel like they're not good enough to put something out there. Can I tell you this? Waiting until you feel ready yet is not going to make you more ready. You know, I meet people all the time. They have incredible training and coaching and offers that they can put out there, and they're waiting until they feel ready enough to put themselves out there. And the thing that I notice is that the best thing that they could possibly do is just to take action. Stop waiting until they feel ready. Stop waiting until it's like the perfect scenario, and just start connecting with people. The only way that you're going to get clients in your coaching business is by connecting with people, by learning how to communicate in a way that brings connection, that keeps people hooked and engaged with you. They want to listen to you. They want to follow what you're talking about. You become a leader to people that they can look up to. And then you're able to lead them to the thing, the outcome, the solution that you offer. Many times we just expect people to just find us and become clients of ours. And that doesn't actually happen that way. We got to be intentional to go out there to find those people. And then we end up attracting them by how we present ourselves as far as that goes. Has nothing to do with how you dress, has nothing to do with how you look at all. When I talk about present yourself, it has everything to do with the words you say and how you communicate. The words that you use to communicate your value to people. And so by using AI, we can help brainstorm and come up with some of those ideas for what those words are and then put them onto landing pages that can help us connect with our target client. And so listen, if you are a coach, mentor, trainer, and you're somebody that's looking to dial in your messaging and get more clients and sell more, I want to work with you in my accelerator program to bring those pieces together, to put those puzzle pieces together so that you can start to find the clients that you're looking for, okay? You don't have to struggle. You don't have to wonder, is this going to work? If you apply a proven system that's worked like with thousands of people that I've worked with over the years, that's worked with clients that we have right now in my program that have generated tens of thousands of dollars and even millions of dollars in their business, like Judy. She made over $37,000 working with me, applying this training in her business. Or like Dr. Shandu, who made $12,000 his first time out as far as that goes. I meet so many great coaches and mentors that are out there, and they're not putting themselves out there. They're not reaching clients. Maybe they have a few one-on-one clients that they've gotten over the years, but they're burnt out, they're stressed out. And so it's time to shift that and move into what I call the group coaching riches model, where you start to get people into your business in a group coaching program. You get them to join you in a group, and this helps save you time. This helps save you effort. It helps save you energy trying to convince people that they should become clients of yours. Trying to convince them of what you need to do one-on-one, because you get to build a community and an audience of people that are engaged with you. They want what you have to deliver, and they get to work with you together in a way that optimizes your time in the best way. If you are a mentor or a coach, you got to learn how to optimize your time so that you're not working for dollars for hours, trading the hours that you have every single day for money, but rather you're able to connect with people in a group and make recurring revenue off of that group that's paying you by being a part of a group community as far as that goes, okay? And so that's why we want to build a landing page that attracts those people to us. We want to create offers that draw people in to what we have to do. And then we want to present to that group of people to sell them the thing that we want. You don't need to do all of this crazy hours and hours and hours worth of stuff. It's actually very, very simple. If you just can create one offer, one landing page, communicate simply with people, and then learn how to sell to them with confidence. Learn how to get them to buy into the thing that you are delivering. There's way too many great coaches out there that are they're struggling way too hard. They're working way too hard, and they're not making the kind of money they want to make. And I don't want that to be you. And I want you to start to make the kind of money that I know is possible for you, like it has been for my clients, and like you can accomplish in your own business. When you start to communicate in a way that's powerful, when you start to show up online in a way that's going to get people to want to listen to you, that's going to get people to want to engage with you, that's going to get people leaning forward because they actually care about what you're talking about, and then taking action when you send them an offer, when you invite them into your program. Because that's what I experience in my business, and that's what you're going to experience as well if you start to apply a process like this. So listen, I'd love to work with you in my accelerator program. Love to get you those kind of results. Listen, subscribe to this channel. We roll out videos every single week, multiple times a week. You can go check out all the different videos we have on this channel, different topics on what to put together in your business. When you learn to communicate in a way through the internet, through a landing page that actually brings people into your ecosystem, gets them to say yes to you, instead of just maybe, you can have a sustainable, successful business. I know that you can. And I'd love to help you get there. All right? We'll talk soon. Have a good one.